Hi. We are gonna light our Palo Santo. Okay, get a nice flame on it. I don't know if you can see this, but get a really nice flame on it. Okay, there we go. That's what you want to see. Okay, and then eventually bring in this beautiful, beautiful ceremonial smoke, in which you can use for all kinds of things. Cleanse your energy. Okay. Clear your cards. Right? Okay. Setting positive intentions that this message finds who it's meant to find. All right. Just anchor myself in real quick. Releasing any concerns of the day. Feels so good to do that. And then we're going to ask to connect. Okay, very nice. All right, so collective reading. If you want to book a personal, betweenbothworlds.com, you can hit up the website there. Lots of options to choose from. I do Reiki, Akashic Records, and some other things. So check that out. And then let's see here. Every Sunday at 3, we do a circle. You're more than welcome to join. It's free. You sign up on the website as well. All right, so let's connect, allowing the guidance in, and we ask you to trust your faith. Yes, your faith, your intuition, and trust that you are divinely protected and loved. And this is by your ancestors, your angels, and Archangel Michael. Okay? So just be open to receive these messages for your highest and greatest good. So, interesting. While bringing in the message and the guidance, got the Ace of Swords. So this is divine truth. This is things coming to light. This is shedding the light on things. So what's being shed the light on is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Is this supposed to be in the reverse? Okay. The Lovers in the reverse. The World in the reverse, and the Tower. So it's interesting that, like, the Ace of Swords is the first card and the only card in the upright. So I feel like we're spilling some tea. Let's see. I feel like, you know, bottom of the deck energy is the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So I feel like there's something coming towards you, okay, that you need to know about. And so what I'm getting is that this may be coming from like someone who's making an offer, or someone who wants to bring in an offer. I feel like this is maybe going to balance things out a bit for you in some way. I feel like you're going to know by what's happening around you, or with certain people, okay? So I feel like it's almost like there's some sort of truth on its way to you, okay, in some sort of form. We're going to figure out what form that's going to be. It has something to do with choices made when it comes to connections with others. It has something to do with feeling like something's not completed, unfinished business. And then I have the Tower in the reverse. So I feel like somebody doesn't want something to end, or someone is fighting something that has ended. There's some sort of like not accepting the inevitable is what I'm getting. So I feel like somebody may be bringing this towards you in some way, shape, or form. All right, can you get some more information, please? We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like, and then we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so I was like, what kind of energy is this? And they're like, it's the Seven of Swords energy. So yeah, this person, this energy, I hate to say this because it's like, we're over this already, this energy, but the truth is being revealed about someone's character and how they hold themselves, the things that they say and the things that they do. Someone is having a hard time accepting this about themselves, like the truth about them, had to be almost mirrored back to them for them to understand it and be on the receiving end of it for the first time. Or maybe there's some sort of pushback to not even accept who they truly are as a person. I feel like there's some sort of like inevitable here that someone is refusing to grasp. So whatever that is, whatever that's for. Let's see. Yeah, and then we have the Fool card. All right, so someone is either being forced to see something from a different perspective, or someone is refusing to see something from a different perspective. Yep, it's the last one. Someone is refusing to make the changes. Someone is refusing to see their responsibility in something. There's some sort of like, you know, well, because they did this, I'm doing that. Like there's some sort of like having to like tit for tat, or there's some sort of like deception and betrayal. Like someone's a snake in the grass. All right. 7 of Cups. All right. So I feel like there is some sort of like illusion here when it comes to thinking something, doing something that has some sort of emotional ties to it. I don't know if this person likes to emotionally like manipulate people from like gaslighter energy or like a love bomber. Yeah, then I have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this person entertains many options. This person, maybe someone, there's someone in the dynamic here, or in a dynamic that is entertaining more than one person. Okay. I'm also getting that there could be someone who's heavily operating in their shadow energy. So a lot of ego, a lot of, you know, lust energy as well. So just understand that. I feel like that could be represented here in this card with the 7 of Swords. Like someone's like looking over, having to look over their shoulder. And so, yeah. And then we have the Empress here. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, there's a third party and there's an Empress here. And this person, I feel like, thought that they could juggle, okay? Thought that they could entertain many. It's almost like putting someone on the shelf. They thought someone would stick around and sit on the shelf and wait for them while they played around, while they had their fun, while they had their cake and ate it too. I feel like this is something that someone is, I feel like it's a mirroring effect. So if they did this to you, this is being done to them, or they're doing this to someone else. And maybe what they're experiencing with this person now is their karma. I feel like there is this 3 of Wands energy. I feel like the Empress chose to not play in this energy and chose to walk away and go towards a different direction. So that is the Empress. Empress is not playing these games with these individuals. Yeah, and then I have the 6 of Wands, which is saying like, you know, there's victory and success in this because this Empress walked away. Okay, we do have the Hierophant, the Druid in this particular deck. So I would say that like, there was some sort of contract here and you were guided to break this contract, or someone broke this contract, or something got canceled. There's justice here. So I feel like there was a decision made at the karmic board level, okay, that severed whatever this was, and said, okay, like it's time to go and do what we came here to do. She learned the lesson. He learned the lesson. Okay, the Hierophant is really about like beliefs and understandings and ethics and lessons and experiences with another, which represents a soul contract. Yeah, I feel like there's, and then he's holding on to a wand. So I would say that like, you know, this is like moving on to the next experience, moving on to the next level. Okay. And I feel like there was an unbiased decision made regarding this, okay, as a result of someone else choosing someone instead of a divine feminine or divine masculine. Again, and you know, entertaining many options when it comes to relationships with others, even though there was a contract here that was meant to be fulfilled. Now that contract is canceled, okay? And you're moving on to something different. I have the Star at the bottom of the deck. So let's the last card here? Yeah, Queen of Wands. So yeah, this is representing the fact that, like, you know, through this experience, you gained some sort of like, it initiated you into your spiritual authority and power, okay? So whatever experience this was, it was a catalyst for your growth and development. And as a result of this experience, you learned exactly that, and now you are of service as the Queen of Wands in your purpose, following your passion, and doing what you love, and helping others, okay? The wand is understanding how to create, okay? So again, like, skills gained and learned, okay? And again, like, it's still being, you're still being represented as the Empress, but the Empress represents all the queens, and I feel like, you know, so far in this particular reading here, they're focusing and highlighting the Queen of Wands and the Wands abilities and what that stands for when it comes to the tarot. So it's like you've unlocked some sort of key, you've unlocked some sort of spiritual abilities, and I feel like this is you also tapping into all the elements, okay? And maybe fire is something that's very predominant in your chart, okay? So if you have like heavy fire sign energy, right? Like you feeling activated, motivated, you're inspired, you're creative, like you're really in this like fire energy, then this would be a confirmation for you. Heavy fire sign energy. Okay, so let's see what else we get here. So things are being exposed, okay? I feel like there's a lot of false narratives here, okay, with the Seven of Swords. All right, I feel like someone, you know, has been spewing a lot of lies, and maybe these lies are starting to catch up with them, and it's causing like a lot of exposure here. It's almost like someone's mask has fallen off, or has fallen off, or I feel like the truth is being revealed about a certain person, and how he was a bit, or she was a bit of a like manipulator, okay? So I feel like there's manipulation that's coming out about two people, and then there's a group, okay? Because I do see the 5, I do see the Lovers, so I feel like it's at least 7 people, okay? And I also have the 7 of Swords, so 7s are relevant here. And again, like, they have to be accountable for the free will choice that they made to take action, which includes words, okay, towards anybody, and the reaction that they get when it comes back around, because things come back around. All right, so I feel like there's a bit of exposure happening, and that's kind of what's playing out at the top of this reading when we started. The Tower's in the reverse, the World's in the reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. So, and then the 7 of Swords. All right, so again, like, there's a lot here. We have spiritual lessons playing out here. I have the Page of Cups. So I feel like there is someone in their emotions at this time. It could be representing like someone's emotionally like, and then we have the 4 of Wands. So I feel like this is a bit of like, now I realize what I had and it's gone energy. That's what it is, okay? So someone's going through that emotion. Yeah, I feel like they went somewhere and learned what love isn't, okay? I feel like with you, they may have had the experience of unconditional love, okay? And you operate in unconditional love. And this may be something that they thought they were going to receive elsewhere, but didn't, okay? So I feel like there's also that exposure about what love is and what isn't. And that's a tough lesson to learn sometimes, you know? And sometimes the only way to learn it is to make mistakes, right? That's also part of our existence here, is to make mistakes and learn from them. King of Wands, very regal, very fallacy. What's up with these? I did not realize these cards were like that. Anyway, it's hilarious. Yeah, just very like on fire, passionate. There is some energy here that's kind of like seeing this all play out here. So what's this King of Wands? Because he's right next to Ace of Cups. I have the Six of Pentacles. Look at this one. Six of Pentacles. I feel like somebody sees how hard you're working, like all the stuff that you put out, like your good vibes. Someone's picking up on your vibes, okay? So they may approach you in some way, shape, or form, okay? They also realize that you can't help everyone. So they may want to assist you, help people more in some way. Like maybe your reach is a bit limited now, but they want to help grow that in some way. So this could be like at work. This could be socially. This could be you in the dating arena. Like it could be, I'm getting like career-wise. Like this is someone who you can learn from, or someone who has some sort of influence or a passion for what you do as well. Like there's something passionate regarding this situation here. So who dis? Who dis? Who dis? All right, ready? All right, these two. All right, we have Temperance, and then we have the Knight of Wands. I feel like there's energy that just wants to come in and kind of like stir shit up. Okay, Nine of Cups. Let's see, what is this? Okay, Knight of Shields. Oh, King of Shields, sorry. That's King of Pentacles. And then we have this. Okay, so we have Temperance. So this is really like, yeah, I feel like there's an energy that wants to come towards you, that wants to work with you in some way, shape, or form. I do feel like they have a lot of wisdom, knowledge, abundance. You know, the King of Pentacles is here. So, and then the Strength card. So I feel like this is someone who like, you know, has a lot going on for themselves, and has like, a sense of adventure about them. I feel like they are the masculine energy being represented in this reading as like a higher vibrational masculine. This is the Magician in this deck. So I would say that this energy that's coming in, you know, is looking to create on a large scale, like legacy. And so I feel like this is what is on its way to some of you, is this opportunity to create. Yeah, and then I have the Shadow, which I might be able to show. It's kind of, I can't, they're kind of naked, so it looks like this, the Shadow. So again, like the Magician is going up against, okay, the Shadow, all right? So it's, again, like spiritually destined to experience. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is going to start picking up. Yeah, because after the Shadow is the Death card. So this is really talking about like, you know, massive endings. Okay. And then I have the Eight of Wands. And this is really coming in, you know, at a fast pace. I feel like there's definitely return to sender energy. And then I have the Five of Swords. So yeah, I would say that there's some things playing out here behind the scenes. And you're being asked to be patient with the process and to keep your energy high vibrational and to be in the energy of peace as this all plays out. Because then we have Merlin, which is the Hermit. So yeah, I feel like you will be guided to safety no matter what is going on. That's what I'm getting with the Merlin card after the Five of Swords, okay? So whatever's playing out, okay, maybe in the spiritual realm, or just energetically, just know that like you're meant to like keep to yourself, mind your own business, focus on what you're guided to focus on. Things will be illuminated in time, and when it is time to move, you will be notified. You will know. You will have the knowing. I feel like there is some stuff that's getting dealt with. Yeah, and then I have the Hanged Man. So yeah, you know, they want you to just kind of like relax, chill as things are playing out. Then we have the Chariot and the King of Cups. Um, so yeah, I would say that like there will be a time to move forward. It's just not yet. Okay, so there's some sort of divine timing playing out here. There's some sort of like sequence of events, right? There will be a new beginning. So things are closing out is what I'm getting. I'm seeing this as like a calendar. I'm seeing this as like, you know, things are planned out. There's some sort of like execution of a plan happening here. I feel like there is some sort of like defensive arts playing out here. There is some sort of like seek and you shall find. It's like, yeah, there's some stuff definitely playing out here. I mean, like, here's this death card, right? Like, okay. Yeah, this is all after the shadow card. So yeah, there's some stuff going down, but just know that like this is the eye on the prize. Like, keep your eye on the prize is what I keep hearing. And then, yeah, then we have the rebirth. Okay, so this is judgment. All right, so just kind of like sit back and relax, you know, focus on what you're being asked to focus on and let things play out the way that they're meant to play out. There's no action needed by you at this time unless you are receiving guidance to take action on something specific. But do not take action out of the place of fear. Okay, they want you to, that's why they want you to stay, you know, in a very balanced energy when it comes to how you're moving right now. Okay, so I would say that like there will be a time to move and go. This is the Star card in this deck, but it's not now. Okay, if you need to know more specifics about your situation, then at this point I would say like book a personal reading. Okay, and then I have the Two of Cups after the Star card. Okay, so this is you meeting up with somebody who, like, there's a lot to share here. There's a lot to, you know, potentially work with here. So I feel like this is, you know, a union that is highly favored and highly has strong love and emotions. So very high vibrational in the like the love frequency. And then I have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this is something that is going to like complete a cycle and start a new cycle. Okay, I also have the Sun card, which is birthing something new and God, you know, God energy and, you know, creation itself. So there's creation happening, and then we have like the rebirth here. All right, so yeah, this is like, you know, very powerful healing energy here. So I feel like there is going to be some sort of like soul work that's going to be done here. And then we have, yeah, and then to meet up with the Empress is the Father. Okay, so here is the mother and father, the Empress and the Emperor coming into union with one another after the card of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is a destined partnership coming in here. Yep. Okay. What else do we have here? The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups and the Page of Wands. Someone is, I feel like there's energy of defeat or dismay or some sort of like unfulfillness. Like, is that even a word? Unfulfilledness? I don't know. I feel like this is really about someone who, you know, was not successful in whatever they were trying to accomplish. So it's kind of like that letdown energy. Someone will be let down. Someone also may be forced to walk away from something that might be difficult to walk away from. And then we have a Knight of Cups. There's some sort of message coming in. Maybe about some sort of like, I don't know, awareness or some sort of emotional awareness that maybe they didn't have before. I feel like this could come forward to you in like some sort of message. Okay. They currently are blocked from your energy. You have energetically set a boundary here. So yeah. This Two of Cups here represents two people who have the ability to connect energetically, whether they are together or not, because they are in two different places, two different realms, and are able to meet in the middle, okay? So this is like some highly skilled individuals as well. I do have the Four of Swords. I'm not going to show the card. I feel like someone is understanding that there is probably some sort of like healing acknowledgement that may need to be made, or they may admit to some sort of needing help or asking for help in some way, shape, or form. I feel like this person may not be well, okay? They may not be well with the Four of Swords. You might hear about a message about someone who's not well, and maybe someone reaches out to you as a sign of concern. So again, like, we know that karma's playing out here. We know that people are experiencing the energy that they put out, and you know, like, we're fully accountable for that. And I feel like someone is in the middle of being accountable for that. And so just understand, like, if you do receive messages, if you do pick up energy that, you know, is of a lower vibration than what you're used to, then know that that could be like projected energy, okay? It could be just energy you're picking up on, and it would be good for you to kind of like either use the energy or return it, okay? Okay, we have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody is spying and watching to see what you have going on, okay? And I feel like, you know, you may come off as if you're doing pretty well, and so I feel like that's their interest in you. Is that there's, like, people are watching to see what's going to happen next, okay? That's what I'm getting. And there is an Ace of Pentacles. They know that, like, there's something good happening. And it's almost like they don't want to miss out on it, okay? But they've already been removed from your energy. Yeah, and then we have the High Priestess. Yeah, they realize that, like, either they're dealing with the High Priestess or you're the High Priestess. Maybe there's two of you. There's two of you potentially. I feel like somebody is feeling a certain kind of way because they went towards an energy thinking that they would be abundant, okay? They'd be wealthy, they'd be, you know, their appearance would be upgraded. And so I feel like there's an acknowledgement of that at this point. Or it's in the, or it's known, or it's going to become known. Yeah, and then there's a Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, totally. Totally. There's some envy here. There's some jealousy here. There's some sort of like, let me do what I can to somehow affect their stability, their security, how they feel about themselves as the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, there's been some effort between these two people here. They were a karmic couple against somebody or a group. And I feel like that's kind of playing out now. There's the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like the energy that was sent and casted, the ill will, whatever. I'm getting like water sign energy here. Even though the High Priestess is not that. But I would say that, like, oh, I guess, yeah, it is water. So, I wonder why I said that. So then I would say that, like, there's some sort of animosity. There's some sort of competition. There's some sort of, like, wishing ill will on someone's well-being, okay, with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? I feel like you used whatever energy that was, because energy is energy, and you understand this, that you used it to create something from, to master something, to find a way towards a new direction. You used what you learned, your experiences, to move on from the situation, okay? You found a way to create a boat with the Eight of Shields. Okay, so you created something out of nothing. Well, not nothing, there's wood. So you did have some foundation to build from, and I feel like you did it. You did it all by yourself, and no one can take accountability of what you have accomplished. This is the Seven of Wands. Like, you overcame the challenges And it was something that you climbed that wall that you thought you'd never be able to climb, and you did it. And you should be really proud of yourself. And so now we want to make sure that we're not holding on to that too tightly, because you gained what you needed. Like, he's gotten, you know, enough to move forward. Okay, so I feel like this is a bit of like not holding on to things too tightly. Okay, or there's some energy here that wants, maybe wished that you wouldn't overcome all these things. I feel like they tried to affect your, you know, your self-worth, your value. They tried to affect your business. They tried to prevent you from moving on. They continuously sent energy your way so that you would feel, you know, some sort of lack or not enough or struggle financially. And I feel like they tried to create any kind of obstacle they possibly could to prevent you from being able to move on. Okay, so they did the most. All right, this energy did the most, and I feel like they're being held accountable for all of this. Okay, yeah, and then I have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, they now are going to experience the burdens they put you through, okay, is also what's happening here. And then I have, what's this? The 5 of Wands. Yeah, look at the chaos, the conflict, the drama, everybody, like, you're on everybody's mind and tongue, like, yeah. And then we have the 9 of Wands, like, you know, let's, you know, if you want to play the victim, let's let you actually be the victim for once, right? I feel like there's some of that. I do have the 2 of Wands, okay? I feel like, again, like having a choice and a decision. Are you going to go, you know, and do what you've always done, or are you going to try to gain something, do something different as part of this experience, this lesson? I feel like some of these lessons that we're meant to learn are for your life's purpose, okay? So it's, you know, it can be a catalyst type experience. Like, I know for me, like, my awakening and my coming online and what I was experiencing at the same time was quite, like, drastic, okay? So, you know, everyone's spiritual awakening process and healing and all of that, and what was the catalyst event for most of it is, you know, something that is unique to them, but similar to many, which is very fascinating. So, okay, so I got the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Wands after the 2 of Wands. So we're going to take that this is like a creative spark. This is a passionate new beginning. This is like because you chose to move on from the situation and you have released, I'm getting like some karmic debt here. Also with this, you know, card here, this lack, I feel like if you did have some, I feel like it's been released. I do have that there is this like new beginning, this passion, this purpose, like you being in service and living your purpose is what I'm getting here. And then I have the 6 of Cups. So this is like, you know, you being with like-minded souls that you remember, you tapping into, yeah, you working with others who are like kindred spirits to you, like soul family, okay? The 6 of Cups and the 3 of Shields is you connecting in a community type environment, you know, creating things, learning from past experiences, wisdom, knowledge, like all of that, and collaborating and working as one. And I feel like, you know, with the 6 of Cups, this is really, you know, you contributing in a society that is really looking to embark on new things. I think this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, I feel like there's some sort of like work project, collaboration, passion project coming in for some of you. It's like something that is really going to tap into your like sacred and solar plex. Okay, sacral too. 2 of Swords here. What's this 2 of Swords? Maybe try not to be too defensive. You know, you are gonna have to make a choice between 2 things. So that could be like where you live. It could be what you do, how you do it, where you do it from. So again, like if you work from home or if you go into the office or, You know, you might need to move closer to a job, or you might need to relocate or change careers completely. So I feel like there's some sort of like decision, and it's gonna, whatever decision you're making is affecting your physical reality. Okay, because we have the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles here. See? So yeah, you're gonna have to make some sort of decision about this project, this work, this passion, this whatever you are wanting to come in for you. It's on its way. So behind the Three of Shields is the Knight of Shields, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like it's on its way to you. So this decision that you're gonna have to make is on its way. Okay. It may happen after you kind of like regroup somewhere. You might move first and then, or you might move as part of this for some of you. I feel like some of you are going to be moved or have moved. Okay, what else we have after the Two of Swords? So with the Pentacles and the Swords, I feel like there's a bit of like logic and practicality here when it comes to making this decision. So those might those might be where you have questions, like the logistics, the hows, the whats. Because I feel like it's going to be like a big idea. It's going to be like grander. And so there's a lot of things that maybe have not been established yet with the Pentacles. So maybe there's some sort of like, okay, well, you know, what can I rely on? What can I count on? What do I need now and allow it to build later? So I feel like there's a bit of that when it comes to how this might play out for you. So be mindful of that. Like, you know, sometimes writing down questions that you have and kind of like prioritizing them might be helpful at this time when it comes to making a really big decision, okay? Because you do want to weigh the options, all right? And what you might be gaining or losing in a situation. And it's okay to write it down. It's okay to ask for guidance on those things for yourself. So if you have a deck, I recommend you use it. Yeah, I feel like whoever was like doing their best behind the scenes, right, towards you in any kind of way, like they are receiving the spells that they casted. And we're going to leave it at that. And then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this would be a narcissistic traits, manipulation type, feminine. It's kind of like the Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody who is, you know, manipulates, lies, slanders, deceives, like, you know, uses a lot of spells to create illusions about themselves so that they can appear one way, which is the Nine of Pentacles, like, but they're really not that way. I feel like there's some sort of like falsehood here that's being exposed. And then I have the Moon at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this person is being exposed for who they truly are. I feel like this is the karmic feminine for the collective. She's being exposed at this time. Yeah, and I feel like there is like also some exposure about what she does or did for money. I feel like there's a major loss in the finances of physical reality. So this could be like your home, your work. So I feel like either someone has had some sort of like disruption in their physical reality for all the work done towards this Empress. Okay, yeah, Queen of Cups, water sign energy. All right, I feel like somebody is, then we have a Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot that was done behind this Queen of Cups in the uprights back. Okay, and I feel like this is the one who's been doing it. This is the one who's been putting the energy out there, and they're being represented as the High Priestess, and she plotted and planned to trap this King and Queen of Cups and prevent them from their ascension journey. However, she was only able to affect this water sign masculine and was not able to sacrifice the Queen of Cups, the Empress energy. The Empress elevated and ascended, where this King of Cups is having to learn karmic lessons as a result of the karmic actions that were taken in this situation. And then I have the Knight of Swords. And I feel like, you know, because they did all of this for the purpose of pride and greed and ego and, you know, taking from other, like manipulating situations so that it benefits them, regardless of how it affects other people, I feel like this is where it's going to hit them the most, is in their finances, in their physical reality. Because they really did things behind the scenes to really hurt people, okay? And were never accountable or been honest about it. And I feel like this is all playing out so that someone is being vindicated for sure, okay? And it very much could be you. Yeah, I feel like, you know, this came in the mid position, so I would say like this is on its way. Like everything's coming to light. Like whatever they tried to do to prevent you and this masculine from moving forward together is being revealed, because I feel like he was also like part of the plot, but maybe there was some things that maybe were not known to him all the time. Like I feel like there could have been some illusions casted on this person, right? I feel like the truth is coming out even for them, okay? And so they may not be holding on too strong to this anymore, or to you, okay? There's some sort of like release or awareness or understanding that's on its way. So, you know, we can take that for whatever it is. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Again, like someone is receiving something or has something that somebody else wants. And so I feel like because it's not working out where they're at, okay, they may be heading towards your direction because there is some sort of like wanting to confuse a Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like there's some sort of communication about maybe what happened, or maybe someone's coming in to kind of like have a conversation, or something's up. There's something up. Someone is receiving information about maybe their job, their career, what they do. It could have something to do with a house. Maybe someone's losing a house. Yeah. Okay. Someone is maybe having to, they're being hit in the finances. I feel like there's some legal issues also playing out here. I feel like this is like, I have the Queen of Pentacles. It's like she's sitting there and she's like in this chair and she's like, okay, what do I do with this? How do I proceed? What do I need to do? And then I have the Moon. So it's like, I don't know. It's like a weird cryptic message, or some really bad news, or something that like really changes the outcome of something. Okay. It's like creating some sort of like worry. All right. So someone is worried. Okay. And this is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, mind you. Yeah, someone is very worried because they're like there's some sort of chaos, conflict, drama about like whatever they invested in, wherever they put a lot of energy into is really, it's not a happy place. It's not a good situation. Things are turbulent. Things are like falling apart. Yeah, things are falling apart. I am also getting that someone might receive some evidence of something. Yes, this could be like someone seeing something, some sort of evidence, something that's been hidden for like a really long time. And someone's been holding on to this tight. So I feel like whoever has the secret, they're releasing it and they're impulsively doing so. I feel like it's going to be like on the internet because it's fast moving, okay? And it's something that has to do with maybe people invested and paid a lot of money right? Worked with others, okay, to affect someone's business. And this was all done behind this person's back. I feel like there might be some sort of record or evidence about this, about what was done behind this person's back. Yeah, there's something going on. There's some sort of secret coming out that's been hidden for a while. What is going on here? Yep, there's a King of Swords, the enlightened one. Okay, there is some sort of evidence here. Page of Pentacles. It has something to do with the family dynamic. 10 of Cups. Okay, this, again, they're worried, they're scared, they're freaking out about what is going to be exposed, which is the 3 of Swords, the heartache, the pain, the afflictions, the brutality, the deception, the lying, the scandals. Okay, we have the 4 of Cups, all right? Some sort of like, you know, really in the emotions, okay? And then there's the 10 of Swords as the last card of this reading. So, yeah, I mean, this is ultimate ending to a very shitty situation that someone chose to put themselves in. Everybody is responsible for their own actions and inactions, okay? So this is what this story is about today, all right? So I feel like there's some truth being spilled here today. I know this doesn't resonate with everybody, so if you've watched it anyway and found it interesting, I appreciate you. And I'm learning this new deck. It's quite fun, but some of the cards I cannot show. As you learned yesterday, if you watched yesterday's reading, I was like, whoops, whoopsie. Anywho, but I do like the deck. It's really well done. Let's see here. I don't like how these are all upside down. All right, y'all. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Let me see if there's any other messages to share. Yeah, okay. You want to pull something? Okay. All right. I'm being guided to use this deck. All right. So I feel like there is some words to be shared here. Someone has something to say. So this would be the hidden truth. What would you like to hear from your former lover, love interest, or simply the one who got away, asking you to receive the hidden truth? What needs to be said in this situation? Someone is replaying conversations over and over again. You were the best thing in my life. This is someone's realizations. Okay, so if you are being prompted with flashbacks and memories and just these thoughts that come racing through, it's from this energy. And your energy is, we need to let each other go. Okay, I feel like you've done this process. I feel like this energy is wrapping up their process. And they are in the emotions, like I said, with the 4 of Cups. I feel like they regret lying to you at this time. We have, I want to feel that way again. So someone wants to feel that way again. They replay conversations over and over. You were the best thing in my life. And you're like, we need to let each other go. Like someone's like, boundaries. We both know I'm not the one for you. Correct. And then I knew exactly what I was doing came in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like there's a lack of accountability here, even at this point. Okay, and they are like working with higher self energy right here. So there's still some healing to do. Okay, because otherwise they would be taking accountability for what was being done and what has been done. Okay, they're clearly afraid to contact you. Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, you're very like high vibrational, and sometimes that just like really irritates There's a reason why it irritates, okay? It's meant to irritate. It's meant to kind of engage a bit. All right, let's get one more card here. I cannot stop thinking about you. The timing just wasn't right for us. Okay, so I feel like there's some excuses here. Okay. I love you unconditionally. Okay, so I feel like there's some sort of like forgiveness potential here. I am becoming a better person. I know I was a distraction from your pain. All right, so again, like this kind of says that, like, you know, someone is becoming a better person, and you can forgive and release this energy, and you do have the understanding that like their pain is beyond your healing. Okay, and sometimes you have to let people do that work on their own, and I feel like you understood this and walked away from this energy because you knew that, like, when you love something, sometimes you have to let it go. Okay, I feel like there was decisions made by this energy that took them on a different path, and you respected that they're on that path, and you removed yourself because you had a path of your own. And so you did what was for your highest and greatest good in the situation, regardless of how painful this might have been. Yep, someone may try to speak to you through music. There is some sort of like, you know, I want to be more than friends, or I'd like to even be friends at this point, but I feel like there's some sort of like boundaries that are official here that are preventing this type of interaction. And that might have been why this came up today. So I feel like this was talking about a bit of a no contact situation. So keep it that way. All right, I love you guys. Sending you lots of love.